everyone, it's Misty with My Paper Cuts, and I'm coming on today to do a card share for Jill Norwood's open collaboration Saturday Morning Makes. I will have her channel linked down below, but you can share on any social media platform that you're using. Just use the hashtag SatMornMakes. It's open to everyone and any form of art that you're working on. The videos don't have to be posted on Saturday morning. You can find everyone's videos through that hashtag and their posts like for Instagram or Facebook, and you just share what you've been working on, and it's a reminder and it kind of helps you set a goal to share each week, which in turn makes sure that you're creating each week, which we know is important to all of us. So make sure you join the collaboration and check out the hashtag and see what everybody else has been creating. So for today's video, I did do a set of cards. I had mentioned in a few videos back that I had gotten some matte stacks in a D-stash that I had purchased. I did make some cards with one that was called Lemon Flower, I believe, also from DCWV. This one is a vertical matte stack, which is interesting. That shows how old this is. This is actually from 2009, and it is called La Creme, and it is all these wonderful vintage colors. It's black and white and cream, and some of the pages have black flocking on the patterns. There's a sample right there, and there is one page that has some cream flocking. Hopefully you can see that. I used quite a few of the papers, but I still have a good stack left, so I'm excited for that because I really do love these papers. I also used this stamp and die set from Crafter's Companion. It is called Floral Spray, and it is one of those that has a large image, but it also has the dies that you can cut the different layers, and so you can decoupage European style and have the foam tape or whatever to do different layers and give dimension to your image. And like I said, that's called Floral Spray. So I made 18 cards. I have 3 sets of 6, and what I did was this is a friendship set. This set is for birthdays, and this one is a thank you. So there's my stacks, and I'll go through a little bit of the details. So as you can see, I used the exact same layout, did everything the same, except I changed the sentiments. This is a good way to do a assembly line process, but get different sets of cards for any occasion. So each card, as you can see, there's 3 in the birthday stack that I did on a cream colored card base, but the rest are all on black. I wanted to use this black solid paper, so that's why I put it on cream, because it was way too dark. Each of those back layers is cut out with this die set from Whimsy, and it's a rectangle die set with stitching, but it has, like, you know, zigzag stitches. I can't remember what this one is called, but it's I love this one because it adds some really cool stitching. So the background paper then has a rectangle here of the pattern paper that is matted on black, and it has a little piece of like a lacy cutout here. That is from this set from Stampin' Up! And Sizzix, and it is called the Delicate Lace Edgelets, and I use this one right here. I just wanted that little bit of texture there at the bottom so you can see that piece, and I just cut a piece of it that fit under there, and it has a little bit of stitching on the edge, which is nice. It adds some more dimension. And then this rectangle here is on letterpress paper, and like I said, I used my Better Press, and the paper that I used is actually from Amazon. I just searched for letterpress paper, and I purchased a big block of it for $14.99. I do have the sample set that came with the machine from Spellbinders, and I will be purchasing some of the Spellbinders because I love that they did gray. But since I mass produce, I wanted to do something that was a little more economical, and so I tried this paper, and as you can see, it worked just fine. It's about the same weight and everything as the Spellbinders. So I did the sentiments with the black Spellbinders ink, and those sentiments, the To My Favorite Person, came from the set that came with the Better Press. and it has this floral spray, which if any of you have checked out the machine, I'm sure you've seen lots of examples with this. And then it has 2 sentiments that both say to my favorite person. One is just a little bit smaller than the other. And then here's to another year and thanks for being you came from this set, which is called A Little Message Sentiments. This was high on my list when I got the Beta Press because it has a lot of occasion sentiments, and it also has the dies to cut them out. So you can either do it like I did, just there, or you could cut it out. And I love that Spellbinders does that. So the floral spray itself, I did stamp and cut out just one layer with the die. So I used this die right here because this is the full and then here's the partial, and it does cut out just a layer. I just wanted a small piece. I didn't want the full thing. And I did ink smushing on that because it was too plain when I just had it on the watercolor paper. And I ink smushed that using this ink from Close to My Heart, which is cashmere. It is a water-based dye ink, so it works similar to the original Distress inks. It doesn't, it's not as easy, I feel, with regular dye inks as it is with Distress inks to do ink smushing, but I really wanted more of a soft brown, and I didn't really have the color in Distress that I wanted, so I'm kind of hoping that in his last colors there's another brown, but we'll see. So to kind of go with the paper line, I did add some flocking to the center of the flowers. That is just with some Stampendous Fun Flock. This is called Plain Old Black. And I have several colors in my collection of that, doing it up old school here. And hopefully you can see that. Oh, that rectangle is also on some gold foil paper, just to add a little elegance. The leaves behind the flowers there, the cream color is from this set from Memory Box. It is called Vibrant Leaf Corner. It is one solid die, but it does cut these pieces out separately. And all I did was I cut the pieces I wanted, but I saved the others because I can, you know, color these or do whatever, so there's no sense wasting them. But that is a great leaf. I love that it has the etched lines in it. And then the black pieces that you can see there, those are from this MFT set. I didn't separate these, they're still attached. I just ran them through my machine several times with black cardstock scraps and then just mixed and matched amongst the cards as I needed. And then I also added some little diamond dots. Those are these kind of gold coppery color. It is number 7006. Hard to see there, but so that is the cards, and there is a mix of pattern papers. On the To My Favorite Person card, which is just a friendship card, I used the sentiment, "You are truly one of a kind friend. How could I get so lucky to have you in my life?" That came from this Simon Says stamp set, which is Say It All Friend. I use this stamp set all the time. It has wonderful greetings for the insides of your cards. And I stamped the floral spray again, and I just used that cashmere ink to stamp with, just to add some interest on the inside. So I'll show you all of the ones for the You're My Favorite Person. I mixed and matched the pattern papers. So I think I like it best on the black, but here it is on a cream background. So that is that set. And then for the birthday set, the sentiment on the inside says, "Happy birthday, sending birthday wishes your way for a beautiful year ahead filled with lots of love, fun, and happiness." That came from an Altenew set that I also use all the time that has all these inside sentiments, and it is called Beautiful Inside. So this is another great one to have in your stash for inside sentiments for your cards. So as I said at the beginning, 3 of these are with a black kind of solid background piece, so that's why they're on cream, and then these ones had the lighter background piece, so they are again on black. So I'm really happy with the way these turned out. So And this, thanks for being you. On the inside it says, if only you knew how much your friendship, love, support, and big hugs mean to me. And that came from that same Simon Says stamp set that I mentioned on the other card, the Say It All Friend. And again, it has the floral stamp. And there's 3 with the same pattern paper there. And then there's 3 with the stripe. So, like I said, I'm really pleased with how these turned out. I love this paper. I think it is elegant and so pretty. I hope you enjoyed my share, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Make sure you check out the hashtag #SatMornMakes. All right, I'll see you on the next one.